want to take the fight to OG, running up middle, getting involved in a fight very early in this one, and all the kills fall in their favor.
That's one way to kick things off with a bang. As you'll see, 3 kills fall in favor of Mousesports here. MBK maybe able to get a couple back with this Glock, and he actually will do just that. Issa will join in as well, but that's about it. Karrigan looked like he got all 3 kills up the middle. Actually,
with a Megazord. Yeah, you create a Megazord, and you're still going to get taken down just as easily as what you normally would.
I feel like they've got a kill here at least.
Nah. Robs is just, he's making it interesting. He wants to play with a little bit lower HP.
I feel like he doesn't need to swing again here. It would be a bit of a nightmare if he did. So a couple of kills for Issa. Not too bad, all things considered. This was a full eco. They managed to get 2 kills. And nice moving up towards short indeed. That will probably be his time done. I like this positioning though. There could be another one on the cards here, but no. It will be Karşi to finish things off as we go 2-0 the AK.
It looks positive for Woxi. He's going to clear this one out, and he eliminates throwing his smoke instead. It's not going to quite achieve what he hoped, and now good damage from Karrigan's spray. They're into the site. Frozen's going to line them up with a nice double, and this B site take has just landed flat for OG.
Oof. Well, there it is.
Going to come on over. Alexi holding on to that. The first frag and the second onto the site, and now the smoke comes into play. The bomb should go down, definitely.
This is promising. Woxi's on an AWP for the retake as well, which is quite an intimidating factor when you've got P250s wide swinging into you, just like that. Not going to quite get the second, but it looks like Karrigan's got the cleanup crew all sorted. No issues. Alexi's going to charge.
And finally, up towards the apartments. So that'll be it. Frozen will find the kill. I was saying the other side to what Nathan was talking about within that interview is
they're kind of maybe battling themselves in that regard. It's an interesting idea. As we'll see the double orbs come out now, we know how potent those can be for Mousesports. Karşi and Woxi is a tantalizing duo. This certainly isn't what a poor approach from OG there. No flashes, no smokes down. I understand what
I think the sentiment echoed from the OG camp is he's going to find 1 kill here. 20 seconds left, not too much he can do. I think the general sentiment echoed from the OG camp, even from the Dota side of things, is that this is going to be a long project. He's going to go down any second, ladies and gentlemen. Don't
he's trying his best.
Can't die before. They should have just they should have just all hid and and then
definitely be a top 10 team. It's just where the prestige attached to the OG name.
Already he's forced to watch as the rest of his team try and execute his orders, and another body drops. Oh, and if it wasn't Woxi, it would have been Rops. Now into the site, finally, NBK. He has the call. He knows where the second one is and does cleanly convert. This is it for OG. A chance and the closest they've had at converting. Now with a missed shot from Karşi, the second not so much. He's even hit the next. It's all onto NBK. He's done well to tag him up through the box and now looking to clutch it out. But the bomb is open. If he crosses to CT, he will be spotted. Karrigan's closing the gap now. They could pass each other, and I think they will, just like that. NBK's none the wiser, though. Karrigan's on the hunt.
This is either where Karrigan knifes out and think he's gone towards B, or he checked his close corner.
He's not going to clear it. Or he is going to clear it.
He is going to clear it. And in a very effective manner. Throwing caution to the wind, grouping up, getting orbs.
Catching AWP bullets, and ooh, here we go. Only one. Rops actually managed to take down Issa before he fell. That was a quick death, quick exchange. And now into the site, it just gets more and more difficult. It's stacking up, Frozen through the smoke onto another one. Mantu, he's done well with the deagle. He's already found 3. His signature weapon lies idle on CT, but pushing for it would put himself at risk. He has managed to retrieve it, now peeking into that fading smoke. A chance perhaps onto Woxi.
Well, he's given up the fact he has the sniper at this point. He has got the bomb in his back and a minute remaining as well. Player in towards CT spawn. That's going to be Karrigan, who's positioned himself in a really awkward position. You're not going to be coming pre-aiming this one, but Mantu, he's exploring the options at least. Trying to work out if he can get back to CT spawn, potentially fires off a deagle bullet, gives up his position once more. Baits out Karrigan, and he seems to have the crosshair perfect. There we go. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 now. This could be through the ace club. Bear in mind, it's not going to happen. Woxi will best him. Very good effort, and will open things up with the AWP.
Gonna give it his best shot. It's NBK though, who runs straight in. Valder alongside him. A open. Best shot we've seen from OG now. Into the site, looking very promising, and another from Valder. You said, Chad, these guys...
Heavily affected in the previous round, and they are going to see a nice shot from Woxi. NBK offers himself up. There is, and it was down to Woxi if he can manage to find another quickly. They could go for this one, but I doubt it. That's a nice shot from Woxi again, though. How's he hit that?
He jumped up on the box and then strafed into the angle. He even has a smoke to his name right now. If he can put more pressure on, Karrigan's coming. There is a chance.
He has got a smoke for some pressure. And now he's going to flash towards ramp. They're going to give this best shot, try and make him as uncomfortable as possible. Onto the bomb he goes. Karrigan's got another one. They need to cover the ramp. He has taken him off the bomb. OG take the round. Mousesports made that as difficult as possible.
And they recover the AWP, take down both players. A bit of utility, I think, would have been enough. But there's Karrigan going down.
That's the kit. That's the round, I think, as it's going to be walking its way. Process of elimination for the round. Perk of sending Woxi for the B
control they were after. 45 seconds left on the clock. Nobody there to deal with them. There's a massive gap in that smoke, and Karchi's going to find Alexi.
Oh, Alexi's going to be kicking himself. Another early death for the leader of OG. They're wrapping around into the site. That's a big frag. Didn't let Karchi pull the trigger, so down to Rops. His spray's not quite there. 1.5. Woxi wallbang could stop this plan. Issa is low enough, but he's not hitting the shots just yet. And Falda, lingering in jungle, will stop the rotate of Karrigan. 3 versus 2, bomb ticking.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Woxi. 2-on-2 for sure. Players here, has to go for the wallbang once again. Not going to happen, and OG will get 3 rounds in a row at this point. As he looks for a final kill, actually gives up his life. I think he was going down regardless with the pincer coming in from Mantu. Another Molotov towards Shadow is going to flush 2 of them out and presumably yield 2 frags, which it will. This 4-man stack is completely eradicated as the 5-man sweep comes through. See the first kill come through. It goes in favor of Alexi B. Quiet game from him so far. That's his 2nd and his 10th death.
They're heading straight back to B here. They're going to put pressure on early. Karrigan has a lot of work to do here.
Now, Sports have put a lot of utility towards middle, and already the rotate's coming in. We'll have Woxi rotating towards kitchen, but already the only 1 man in the site is Rops. He's got back over there in time. Karrigan in support, only going to get the first onto NBK. Valda, though,
Personal with 2 orbs on a retake. It feels almost impossible. Not sure if he caught a glance at the barrel there, but he did get the kill, and now the low HP of Woxi is the only man remaining. He's not going to get away with his life. That AWP was a dream.
Yeah, makes sense, and it's another eco, and the opening frag surely in favor of Mantu here. Takes us not the time to practice. Let's stay with the 5-man unit, and Karchi, he's probably got a 1 here. Is there another? The AWP around the corner, there's a chance.
With 45 seconds left on the clock, they are just bleeding out CT utility and aggression and holding onto everything of their own, and at least we'll find another one over towards A. Karchi's down now, and now it's just Rops with that scout.
Missed the first shot. I think he's in trouble from connector.
Done so,
He does manage to fire off a few bullets while going down, and so will Karrigan. One of them successful, the second not so much. Issa, he'll be claiming their 6 in a row now. It's
strings to their bow, and there's Karchi again dealing with the early ramp dry peak. Issa investigating, and he's been met by a very scary bullet. Karchi, however, will give them one back. Alexi from
Age OG looking to find their 7th in a row. Rops, though, the man that could shut it all down, only good for a single kill. And it looks like that trend will continue as Frozen. He's isolating now towards short. We'll see him in a 3 versus 1. OG have pulled this game out of the darkness.
Then, as they went to set up kills, they were getting traded out very efficiently onto that A bomb site. So the lack of multi-kill potential that OG are allowing Mousesports at this point.
And off they go, flashing through. Frozen will get the first. Still traveling as a pack, though. It's about those trades. And NBK does catch a nice one onto bench, but so does Rops. Claws one back from kitchen.
Yeah, certainly operative word is clawing back, because at this point we do have ourselves a 2-on-2.
Oh!
It's going to be 8 rounds in a row if Issa can clutch this one out. He's in a 2-on-1 now with a minute on the clock. Looking for that first frag. Absolutely nails it. Up against Karchi, one of the best in the business when it comes to these sort of scenarios. And he only has a USP. There's the M4. Okay, so that storyline now in the bin. But the bomb is down. He has got a kit and all his utility, but will Issa be ready for this swing?
Gets the info and gets the shot. Thank you. I'd like to provide the Foley to our commentary. And already Rops is going to get Issa and Karrigan into the side onto Mantu. And again, Karrigan, the playmaker, has found a triple in the pistol. I swear, he is reinventing himself in the absence of his stars in Mouse. More and more frags for NBK, though. They're lining up. Another tap as well. Hang on a second.
Pick me, do it.
Anyone else? Anyone else fancy their chances? Frozen is on the bench. He taps away at a third head. Thank you, next. NBK, otherwise known as Ariana Grande.
He basically hasn't taken any damage here as well. He won't check the left mouse forwards. Not really much they can say about this one.
Okay, Chris.
Oh, hold on.
That was a lot.
Chris.
A lot.
Chris, please. Chris.
Up and another one for NBK. That MP9's paying its dividends. The Woxi spray, important here. Tags, and it will be Rops to frag. Triple kill from Rops just to save what looked to be...
MBK could be on for an opening. Frozen will deny
Yeah,
it.
good effort there from MBK. The only player that really could cause some damage here. He had the CZ in towards the underpass position, does reasonable damage towards Frozen, but ultimately...
Rops got spotted, but they're all good, and there goes Karrigan. The boost could render them a rifle. It is only the Mach 10 though, so they are going to be remissed with the SMG. Not bad from Frozen. Good spray control through a tiny...
Ooh.
Oh. I thought that was Chris J with the most ridiculous of shots, but it was enough.
Control is found. A rebuttal, though, from OG as they push towards A-Ramp, trying to get some information and boxing to open things up. That's on the A-bomb site, and it's going to be Mantu removed, who is influential in the success in the first half.
An A-Ramp crossfire. It's not particularly well-versed at dealing with connector. That could be the issue. That's, of course, if it goes unchecked. The fact that there is no contact does imply that there is going to be someone towards Ramp. It's Karrigan with the bomb that goes looking. Issa's double puts OG back in control, and now the crossfire arrives. Alexi pushing through the smoke. He knows he has to help and support Issa under the pressure, under the thumb of Mouse Sports. But with 25 seconds left, they now know where the bomb is. It's sitting right in front of Issa's position where it was on Tetris. And 15 seconds, what are you going to do? Nothing seems to be the answer.
Well, with 10 seconds now, I think you might be right as they get dinked as well. There should be no chance. I say that goes down into a situation they can win this, but Valdo with a double spray down, too much pressure applied.
Yeah, he's anticipating the push as well. The flash is perfect onto Frozen. And he will get caught. Karrigan actually the one to go down. Frozen is still mantled up. Mantu responsible for this frag. He does eliminate Chris J's push, but he's traded. Woxi aggressive on short.
Woxi's actually killed Mantu in the last 2 rounds, so in that head-to-head of Orpers, started to look a little bit better for Woxi, and the previous did it with rifle and
in middle, it looks like it could be the end for NBK. Commits to the spray and is punished for it. It will just be the exit frag, but happy to be keeping hold of all of that goodie. Oh, even more than...
make it work, but maybe the timing's the problem here. They're quick.
So quick, straight through. Mantu has got his AWP into the right position to support, but immediately under threat from Rops. Oh. And that's the double to surely secure the round. All of their firepower gone, and the frags continuing for Mouse.
Smoke on top to create a bit of a one-way, giving some vision towards middle. That's got the advantage
of ADR, 17 kills, highest in the server. Valdo will now get his kill chart up to 17 as well, finding Karrigan. It's a 3-on-5. Doesn't seem like a very winnable round for Mouse Sports here.
No, but B has been a problem for OG. Let's see if they can hold it better here. Alexi B will be the first contact. NBK holding the balcony. He will be Molotov'd out of position. Rops can hear that. Backing away towards bench. 50 seconds, and already Valdo's caught the loose thread. Bringing the fight, and oh, it's hurting. Oh, it's hurting so much. A perfect round from OG. Clean sweep and some weapons from window. Doesn't stop Chris J though, and now he's walking through, and again Mouse Sports get punished for this connector walk.
Yeah, they keep trying. I have to like sit back and wait.
That's the contact he wanted, but he loses a teammate in the part and parcel of it. Now gonna tap away at jungle, and he does. Alexi beheaded, perhaps a way back in as Valda loses 80 of his health as well. Good damage inflicted by Rops, but it doesn't necessarily translate into a round. Look at that bomb. It's Woxi, and he's walking it to B from short. There's 30 seconds. He's going to have to regroup with Frozen, but where do they go? 2 towards Kitchen, and only 1 there now. Now they might accelerate towards B. Orpa gone. Valda's in spawn.
NBK's done enough here, surely. They're not going to clear this.
He's planting in the smoke.
Oh, he won't deny it? Yes, he will. Okay, that was everything there. In the smoke, if he didn't deny the plant, there was a chance for Mouse Sports, but OG... that's the all-important kill.
Had issues with their CT side where they were unable to get multi-frags. Well, here on the T side, they're unable to trade, and they continue to just limp out one at a time, individually seeing if they can open up rounds, and OG are being gifted 1v1 duels time and time again. Issa now having to defend against 4. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, well, the idea, I suppose, was to pick up that AK on those armored players. Chris J, for example, has managed to pick up that AK-47. Try and punish the gap. He has pulled another rotate off. Mantu. Oh, his bottom was showing. Moonwalked into middle, but it doesn't have too many ramifications. 12-12.
Well, there it is, all tied up, and Mouse towards that mid area, you can see it's wider, and Issa double spray down towards the A round. Mouse Sports can't catch a break here, as the AWP shot, it will not connect just yet. Mantu is rattling off shots left and right. Now they're looking to finish off one of these players that are low HP towards the ramp. There it is.
Here we are. Another advantage for OG very early into the piece. Frozen's trying to change it once again. He's burning. He's
Active here at all, but he should have spent time to farm. And there we go. Karrigan with more time to operate with that. I would have liked to see him at least have a Frozen Desert Eagles, and they've lost the first player. Karrigan this time not shining as brightly as before.
yeah, looking very good for OG. MBK's going to find another one, just lingering on the edge of the smoke. All too predictable for him. He's wise.
The first 7 rounds of each half, they'll get a kill here. If you just, take the first 7 rounds of each half round, both of these halves, is to where they're dropping the ball. So starting so strong, having all this momentum, staying on top of OG, and then as soon as OG can get their economy established, as soon as they're able to post 1 or 2 rounds, they're able to actually start striding in this game. And look, they're going to be 14-12 up. I just said, in the first 7 rounds of each half, that's where Mao's
specialist with the weapon. Gap in the smoke as they'll jump over it. Another chance of Mantu though, and
right here. This should be another round.
the bombs at T spawn right now. It does go through the B apartments here. Frozen pulls one back, a couple in fact. So, do they want to change and go back towards the A side of the map here? I guess they do, and there's no one towards B apart from Short. And Valda will discover Robs. This is the all-important frag. If they get this quickly, they should be absolutely fine. One shot will do it. Chris J confirms the plan towards B. They've got the advantage now. It's Frozen to find it, and he holds towards the murder hole.
He's done everything for them, and he could do more. He knows there's a rotate. It's Valda. He's been caught as well. Triple from Frozen to secure a must.
Be able to drop a gun. Issa with 31.
Set piece would ruin everything, right? And that might be the adjustment they'll make, considering how much of a tough time they've had. The triple scalp to take. And now we have a 5-on-4. Alexi B boosted up. He has not been posting big numbers so far. Can he get a kill here? Another miss. That was a sitter, boys. And the MP9, it can't convert. He's having a nightmare out there.
Oh, no. He's in a lot of trouble.
Not known to be an AWPer.
Not known to, well, the fact he's not killing anything at him, just got it through the wickets instead.
There it is.
Well, they are going to hold the catwalk position. The flashes will come out. We haven't seen the smokes and where they're going to land just yet, but the flashes are good.
Very good. Just as they needed them to pop. Mantu, however, popping off. I know he's shown the leg. They're going to call it boosted. They have all their attention towards Short. I guess that's no 15 on the board. We could still see the OG victory on their map pick in regulation.
Not looking complete, but Mantu, he will open things up. Robs goes down, looking to close things here in regulation if possible. 47, takes him down to 30, and I feel like Alexi's done. He has not had the game he's looking for today.
No, and Karrigan on the quite the opposite, quite the contrary. 2 more on A. He's now going to keep them locked in. He has so much power in his presence right now. He doesn't necessarily need to move too much. Mantu. MPK's now focusing his attention on Karrigan. He's found another one. 2 huge frags when Mousesports needed them most. He's done it again.
Yeah, and here it comes then. The final play towards B. Valda gets nothing. No real damage inflicted. 4-on-2. Overtime written all over this situation. Mansu retaking with the AWP. Issa, he couldn't be further away. Currently sat towards jungle as the bomb goes down in B. And we have got Karrigan on the flank, continuing to find body after body. And now just Mantu. Just playing for stats at this point. We're going to overtime, and he will hit a nice shot there. Has got the fuse getting flashbangs. I just don't see a world where Mouse wants to let him anywhere near that ball.
Come on, big man Ting. This is your moment. This is the time to shine through the molly. He bounds, and he will be...
Rob's taking the bomb palace. He previously did encounter some aggressive AWPing, but now it's in the B apartments. NVK does open things up.
Yeah, Woxi looking a little slow today. MBK will take him down. Nice opening kill and a good position from Issa as well. The orbs really working out for them here. Mantu just lighting them up as they make their way through the smokes of Palace and the A-Ramp. Round already over here, boys. Overtime, not looking too good for Mousesports thus far.
That was...
barely around.
Barely around.
But at the same time, these orbs, they're not countering the fact there's 2 of them. I just don't get it.
No, and the fact is that Robs has had to bring out an AWP of his own in overtime.
It's being set up, but they could just contact it again. They've got the opening pick this time. If they just walk into the cross there, they're going to have a lot of trouble. They do, but the flashbang is there this time to at least avert the gaze of Mantu. They've broken through because he no smokes down, no Molotovs. I just don't understand why they're not using those. But now they have the 4-on-3 advantage.
Yeah, that's what they needed. It's looking much more positive, but still no obscuring smoke on CT. Chris J, he could have gone down. Will get traded, though. It's the Rops AWP that will fill the feed.
This kind of an approach right here. Okay, Woxi.
All right.
There you go.
Well, didn't need the tracer fire for that.
Just to see if Mousesports go for a similar approach. Look, that right there, it had a better idea to it because it was as...
And two, doesn't even get the first, Chris J. He was said they used the Krieg like the AWP, and he's given us a demonstration straight into the A site.
Yeah, he said he only really wants to use it in those last couple of rounds, and my God, is he ever. That's going to be another fantastic kill there towards CT Spawn. On for the third, and of course he nails it. Mousesport's looking destined for a 2-1 lead here in the first half of overtime. Alex will pull one back, but that's his 13th kill, and he'll go down quickly.
Surfaces to be away from your moving body parts.
Execution coming through. OG up against the Trop setup, and Frozen will strike first. Nice work, and a bit of a smoke too. Shroud his position. Carrigan will pull one back with the AWP, and it looks like they might have enough time.
No.
Mousesport's running away with his final round here. 4 versus 1, man 2 left, and a 3-on-1 again. And he won't be able to do much with it. It is going to be map point for Mousesports on the pitch there. So who will be Robs to get this first frag, though? Will they close things out here? Looks to be the case. 5 versus 4 versus 2 now, as Valda will try and keep them alive, but I think his efforts are in vain. Man 2, the final player here. Once again, it's not going to work.